Where are you from?
Yes, where are you from?
I'm glad you asked me twice. You see, I'm a bilingual. I'm a bilingual illiterate. I can't read in 2 languages.
Get back! This is a robbery! Give us all your money!
Fuck off.
There's too many cooks.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Stuff Socks.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey there. Cauliflower cheese.
I'm Alf.
I'm Jim.
I'm Jan.
I'm Andy.
Mystery guest is a conscientious observer of this episode.
He's come all the way back from Scotland to sit in the room.
Like the UN.
Yeah. Alright, I found out moments before this that apparently the shows are meant to have levity.
Levity.
Yeah, it's meant to be sort of vaguely humorous.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that. I've got a thing that totally sucks, and it just sucks.
How bad?
If you can make it humorous, go for it.
Okay.
Right, so basically, we live in Europe, if you're listening from outside of there. And in Europe, we have...
What about the people who are listening from inside of Europe?
Well, they know that we're in Europe, so that's fine. Right, they
UK in
are
Europe?
hopefully aware that we are part of what is known as the European Union, or EU for short.
Yeah.
And part of that is we have legislation, which is laws, effectively, rules, if you will, about how much people are allowed to work and how much people are not allowed to work, because it's meant to be like protecting people from overwork or
It's
some
a
shit.
personal issue.
Yeah,
Alf.
it is, yeah. I told you. Well, this is why it fucking sucks, right? So, I wanted to work a lot because I want to earn money so I can fuck off. I'm not allowed to because of these laws. However, when I went and looked on the government website about these laws, it says they don't apply to anywhere that has 24-hour staffing, which is where I fucking work, has 24-hour staffing. But also, there is a form or a letter you can write that waivers your right, the opt-out of it.
Yeah, when I was a security guard, they made me sign it if I wanted a job.
They threaten you.
Well, this wasn't so much of a threat, just if you want the job, you'll sign this.
Heavy.
I would have quite happily.
I wanted to. I want to sign that. My employer won't accept it.
Why not?
They won't accept anyone doing it.
Have you tried calling them a bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't yet. I'll try that approach on Tuesday.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's generally me pissed off about that.
Okay. I don't think I can make that fun.
Pardon me. You could have tried, you know what I mean? You could have tried. Yeah, well, it's just, you know what I mean? The show's called Stuff Sucks, and that sucks.
The long
it's
and the
just,
short of it is that Europe has stopped you from going away.
We should have a referendum. We should all leave Europe.
I don't
You
know.
can't leave Europe! Doesn't matter how much you try.
You can leave the EU, but you
Yeah.
can't leave Europe.
It's geography. Damn you, Daily Mail.
We just need enough tugs.
We talked about the
Hang
use
on a
of
minute.
nuclear weaponry to distance ourselves from Europe, didn't we, previously?
But hang on a minute. You say we can't leave Europe, but arguably people have changed geographical locations.
Well, you
There's
could-
plenty of people that have come into
Well,
Europe
think
that
about, like-
really aren't.
Yeah.
So, like, surely we could go.
Yeah, but nowhere in Europe's left.
We've decided we're not in Europe
You could
anymore.
do like what they do for, it's like smoking, where you had all the scientists just like be unable to find proof. You just have all the English scientists suddenly find loads of proof that
Well,
we're on a
geographers.
completely...
Geographers, I guess.
Well, you get a few in there to scientists to back them up anyway.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
it cross, like... Yeah.
Yeah,
And I just have
Have
them
it
all
so
say
just-
that they, we're actually a separate subcontinent.
we are in
Officially, it is a
the.
continental plate.
We
It's out
are.
on the
yeah.
plate.
Yeah.
Hell, we
we're a
invented
mid-
plate tectonics.
We're a mid-Atlantic
We can
nation.
bloody rewrite plate
Are we
tectonics.
not just going to be part of deformed Pangea?
We are we not? Yeah.
We rescind our European nature and we're Pangians.
I'm a Pangian.
I'm a Pangina. That's what I think.
Separation.
Panginas.
I don't really want to leave Europe. I'll just
No.
specify. I don't know enough about it to know if it's good or bad, and everyone's lying to me. So.
I want to leave Earth. I'm taking the United Kingdom off Earth.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah.
up for that.
You guys coming or?
Yeah, well, I don't think I've got much choice if you're taking the whole,
Well, you
whole
could,
country.
nip over to, I don't know, somewhere else where humans live.
Holland.
They live in Holland.
Is that not on Earth?
Holland's on Earth, but UK will not be. For Lisa's
Are
looking
you
at his
planning
watch.
on attaching it to a different planet, or are you just going to have it floating nearby?
And
sure.
what kind of life support systems are in place for when we get to the upper atmosphere?
Don't you worry
And
about
what
that.
will you be doing about the Republic of Ireland, considering they're technically attached?
We'll ask him.
And the boredom of space.
Oh no, don't worry about that.
I think there's enough activities to do in space to keep you at least happy until your grandchildren.
Space luge.
Yeah.
Space sword.
Space Olympics.
Space Swords is totally cancelled.
Space disc.
No, that's totally cancelled.
Yeah, all other events are pending.
Yeah.
We'd be a lonely island.
Oh!
Well, it depends if the Republic of Ireland came or not.
I think I'm going to force
Then
them
we'd be
to
like
come.
island friends, and it'd be okay.
We
But
could leave Northern Ireland behind.
Yeah. Can we not just take the whole of Ireland with us? No, actually, I'm taking the UK without warrant. I'm taking Ireland as well. They can come if they want.
What about like
I'm
Channel
taking
Islands?
them as well. They can come if they want.
The humans, I'm taking
Oh,
the
right, I
island.
see. You're taking
Okay.
the island. Yeah.
You'll
That
give
makes
them
sense.
like eviction notice.
I'll give them they'll have to
Just
sign
tip
a
them
form.
into the ocean and fuck off.
No,
See
I'll
you
have to-
later.
They'll have to sign a form, and those that don't sign the form, stormtroopers.
Well, what happens if the country? What happens if the country won't allow them to sign them for?
Then,
You know what I mean? We've been over this already.
Then that's the hell of red tape. And I'm
It's
taking...
fucking. Honestly,
One thing I think you guys should discuss
Bureaucracy.
is what I thought you were actually bringing up was that the international trading law thing. Basically the shit they tried to slip through with the British.
The
and
America one,
Well,
yeah.
it started in British government
Yeah.
and spread over to America. Now they're basically
TTIP.
allowing corporations to sue governments
Yeah.
for a potential loss of earnings.
wow.
Because
So-
corporations are in charge of the universe.
But it's almost gotten through. They're like only just sort of like managed to mobilise against it now, and it's really really just insane shit.
It's
Like,
madness, isn't it? It's just like on
It's-
every level insane.
Holding countries to ransom.
If they
Yeah,
if they allowed fracking, and then years down the line it turns out that it's actually really bad, which I think it already has, but never mind.
The place that invented it.
If they then
banned it.
ban it, then the companies that they brought in to do that can sue the government for having allowed them to in the first place because they lose profit.
It's already
Isn't it-
it's already happening. Sebastian, you believe Sweden's and somewhere in Australia has already been sued by the countries have been sued by corporations for discouraging smoking.
Wasn't fracking invented in Texas? And there is now a complete ban in Texas on fracking.
That's
Is
because
there?
anyone with any kind of sense about it says fracking is a completely destructive way of getting your resources.
The guy who invented it said it was for use in very specific circumstances. He never expected
At
it
the
to
end
be
of the
used
world.
across the board like this. Just before he died, he was like, "This is bullshit."
I once met a representative who was a very intelligent man.
If you could
but he
phrase
was-
this in the form of a limerick, I would be a lot more pleased.
How did
once-
it start?
I once met a man who was in fracking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Whose wife needed constantly backing.
yeah.
They used to play boardroom. She was always on form when she found out she was due for a sacking. No.
Pretty good.
That was alright, yeah, that was
Off the top of
good.
your head,
Yeah. Anyway, he was actually a very intelligent guy and knew that fracking was terrible. And I was like saying, but what about this and the way it does all this harm? And he's like, yeah, I know, but I work for them. And that was his stance.
Was this the guy at Jay's wedding?
No, he wasn't. I don't think he was at the wedding. Maybe he was, but I didn't really want to make it personal about naming names and stuff.
I didn't use his real name. I said Jay, and no, that's gonna be weird. I was gonna say his sister's name.
It
That's
doesn't
fucked up.
matter, yeah.
Jay and somebody else who we
No,
might not know.
You just said Jay's wedding.
Jay married his sister.
Yeah, but he married a person. Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Jay married his own sister. It was weird.
Well, this sucks.
I hope he listens to this.
So, levity.
I only have harsh things this week. I don't have any levity. It doesn't exist in me this week. Stuff
Okay.
actually sucks.
Well, I've got something that I think sucks, but has absolutely no consequence on anything, which is good. The BBC recently did a poll of the UK to find out what they think the best cover song of all time is.
That's been driving you crazy, this hasn't it?
It's been upsetting me, because there's lots of good ones in there. There's at number 10 we've got Whitney Houston, "I Will Always Love You." Number 9, Muse, "Feeling Good."
Yeah.
Sinead O'Connor, "Nothing Compares
Yeah.
to You." Joe Cocker, "With a Little Help from My Friends."
Yeah.
Soft Cell's "Tainted Love."
Yeah.
Jeff Buckley's "Hallelujah."
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, "All Along the Watchtower."
Yeah.
That's number 4. The Stranglers, "Walk On By," number 3. Johnny Cash, "Hurt," at number 2.
Yeah.
And number 1, "Always on My Mind" by the Pet Shop Boys.
Yes!
No!
It's fucking A.
Hell no! It might be an enjoyable song, but it certainly doesn't deserve to be in that top 10. No, it's completely
All
unacceptable.
those were sad songs.
I'm sorry, what now?
A lot of them were songs associated with heartache.
They're all pretty sad, really.
That's
All on the
Song
Watchtower really, I think, deserves to be number one. That's a fucking...
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that-
a fantastic cover.
It is really
a
good.
cover that was so good that the person who wrote it said that they would never sing the song again as long as Jimi Hendrix was alive.
Oh, God.
Really?
That's
Last
who
one.
got, that's who got to him.
Well, when I saw Bob Dylan, he played all along the Watchtower. So, and Jimi Hendrix had been dead for ages. So.
Seemed fair enough.
But fucking always on my mind. You give the number one cover of all time to a man whose choice of singing is to speak through his nose
Yeah.
without melody.
The video had that awesome actor cameo in him.
It's not about the best video covers of all time, Mystery Guest. It's about the best cover song
But
of
it
all
has
time.
the amazing dun, 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 dun.
eye motion that we just put that over the Elvis version.
Well, let's do that then and see what happens.
I think it'd be better.
Can you think of a better cover version than any of those on the list? No, sucker!
Not currently, but I bet if I thought about it long and hard, well, Mystery Guest got one.
It's a song by Madonna called Oh Father, but if you want to look it up on YouTube, the My Vitriol cover is awesome.
Well, that's pretty good, that, yeah. Would you put it top 10, though?
Compared to Pet Shop Boys, the-
The Pet Shop Boys have never released a song that I've enjoyed.
Really?
Never.
Even Uptown Boys and West End Girls?
Especially.
or,
East End Boys, West End Girls.
or Suburbia.
That's cool.
Sing it for me.
Tonight in Suburbia. I think that's not right. So.
Yeah.
I don't recognise that song at all.
Well, not the way I've done it. I can't remember. Did Bowie do the version, or was that a cover of Bowie's?
Bowie actually did.
Express Yourself by NWA.
That should definitely be on that list.
Yeah,
In fact, that should
not
be
actually
just.
a cover.
It's,
totally is.
don't you ruin it!
That's not exactly a cover,
No,
that's a
not
sample.
exactly.
A heavy
Oh, wow.
sample.
Wow, you guys are just criminal.
Because you might as well just say that Can I Kick It is a cover of Walk on the Wild
Yeah,
Side.
yeah, that don't count.
Son of a Preacher Man by Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a better cover. That's
Oh,
a really
and
good
David
cover.
Bowie did the third Major Tom tune with Pet Shop Boys. Hello
Oh,
Space
hang
Boy.
on, Shatner. Rocket.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, no.
Shatner Common
All
People.
Shatner.
Yeah, Shatner Common
Come-
People.
come- all those 10 songs should be Shatner's. And Weird Al Yankovic, does that count?
No.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
cover.
Lounge Against the
Parody.
Machine.
Parodies.
Lounge Against
Lounge Against the
Machines
Machine.
is word for
Yeah,
word on some of them,
parody
though, isn't it?
covers.
I like Big Butts, man. Like that's just a straight cover. It's
What,
just
who
in the
did I
lounge
like
music
Big Butts?
style.
Oh, but still parody.
It's not a
That's
parody.
not
It's
parody.
not. It's
No.
it's
Not-
a
not-
genre
not when-
change
not Lounge Against the
cover.
Machine.
Yeah,
Machine,
okay, yeah, I
man,
give
yeah.
you that.
Like not all of them.
And
Some
then
of them aren't. Some
Get
of them
up,
do.
you're getting down with the sickness. Your mother, get up, you're getting down with the sickness.
You fucking
Amazing. Is it Land of the Dead that ends with that?
Open up
Yeah,
your hate
it's
and
the-
let
That
it
with the
go.
Lounge
of the Dead remake?
Well, yeah, Dawn of the Dead remake where
Why
it
don't
ends
you
with the
fuck
Lounge
up
Against the
the
Machine
guy
version
that's-
of Down with the Sickness.
Richard Cheese. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, well, that's up there instead of the Pet Shop Boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great cover. Sorry, guys.
It's
Totally
fantastic
is.
cover.
And Leonard Nimoy, oh no, that's original.
What
But
about
it's Bilbo
Blues
Baggins
Brothers?
song.
What about Blues Brothers? Soul Man? You know what I mean?
They didn't do
Yeah.
Soul Man
They
The
did
Blues
it
Brothers did Soul Man.
on the albums, not on the.
on the film.
Yeah, but they still did a cover of
Well,
Soul
actually,
Man.
yeah.
And they
Yeah,
still did a
sorry.
cover, you know what I
I'm
mean?
fucking my
Sweet
criteria
Home
up.
Chicago, like they
I'm
still,
pretty sure
that
they-
was class as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
A lot, if not all, of the Blues Brothers soundtrack is covers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rawhide theme tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But their covers are more or less flat covers. A lot of them sound exactly like the original. Is a good cover a lot more different than the original, or a
Yeah,
lot more the
it's
same?
a different take on the same song, isn't it?
Yeah, bring something new to it. There's one of the reasons this is sort of relevant is because another thing that sucks is the ridiculous sort of perfume ads anyway. But one of them's had a really slow version of the one that I want, which is actually the second slow version of the one that I want. I've heard an advert this week, and it
Weird.
actually got in my brain
What?
for quite a couple of days.
What about the use of Australian air using "I Come From a Land Down Under," but an orchestral version of it?
Oh, weird.
That was so good. It's just there, and they're doing all their stuff, and then you just get. Doon, 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 doon. It's like, yes! You absolute legends.
Subtle. Very
Yeah,
subtle.
it was good.
What about bands that release like full-on classical accompaniment albums and shit like that?
Like
Like-
Metallica.
Yeah, but it does the same
Or
with
even
Metallica, yeah.
acoustic albums? Are they covers?
Covering their own stuff.
Everlong.
No, you
Acoustic.
can't cover your
Oh,
own
that's-
stuff, surely. That's just you having another go at it.
What if someone
And if it's
leads a
going
band-
acoustic, quite frankly, it's you just being lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's already stuff like Nirvana Unplugged.
Someone
Yeah.
leads a band and then continues solo but does their all band songs as well?
Like,
That's a cover.
Wet, 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 when Marty Pello did Marty Pello Sings the Songs of Wet, Wet, Wet. Well, to fuck off the rest of the band.
Magic.
What a tool.
Or like Guns N' Roses, who were no longer the same band as they used to be.
No.
Are they considered a cover band?
Haha!
Class. So anybody else got anything? Andy, what sucks this week?
You know, I thought we were doing things we like, so I didn't really do any. I don't normally prepare anyway, but it threw me. That's what I'm trying to say. It threw me.
Well, what
I've hurt my arm.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know. I think I hurt myself go-karting, but I can't be quite sure because I then drank for 48 hours.
Okay.
Alcohol
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Quite
I went to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning after doing this, and then woke up at 10 o'clock in the morning to a large whiskey.
What did the whiskey say?
It said, I think you've hurt your arm. I said, fuck off, I'm going to drink you.
I was meaning to ask you actually, because I went to a go-kart place that didn't have any shoulder restraints, and I ended up busting 2 of my small ribs on the wheel itself.
There was nothing. There was
No
nothing at all.
restraints.
No restraints.
So
It's
we're
probably why
restrained,
you've
but we
done-
weren't in a position to like
Yeah, yeah.
slam it into our ribs.
We-
but
But it's
we
probably
were-
why you've done
It was
it.
it was
Yeah.
F1 go-kart. They were actually very cool. I think that's what made me so crap. That stuff, that sucks. My go-kart abilities.
what I find
sucks.
annoying is that like I did the worst in the final. Like I did okay in the qualifier. In fact, I did pretty well in our 2 qualifiers, but then I did shit in the final. So I didn't. I was 2 laps behind. I finished 2 laps behind everyone else.
Sadness.
Learning how to drive has destroyed my ability to go-kart because I'm just too careful.
I just couldn't do it. It was wet as well because it'd been pouring down, and I think that I blamed the wetness for my ability for so long that I forgot that these were F1 style things, lots of tight corners, and you needed to properly stop before each corner. And I just didn't get it at all. I span out, and I think every single corner except for the last 3 laps.
Did
I
it go
think I did 60 laps.
I just tried to imagine
Yeah,
myself
I did, yeah.
in
Well, I forgot all my red shells.
Mario Kart. That's what I was going to say. Whenever I've gone go-karting, I've just imagined myself as Mario Kart. That's the easiest way I find.
In my first qualifying, I span out right by where everyone is, and you're in your own little world when you're driving, aren't you? I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you're interacting with the people driving around you, but you know what I mean. You're kind of locked in
You're in
and
driving
going for
world.
it,
Yeah.
and then I span out, and you just get, "Way!" I was like, you dicks. I still didn't move if the fucking race goes to Dan for flipping off Birchall on the way past, though. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I got smacked in from behind by a Reverend. Really, really hard.
You should probably tell someone about that.
Andy crashed into
I'm
you in
telling people
go-karting as
now.
well.
This is my
Cry for help.
this is my cry for help. Yeah.
Well, shut up and don't tell anyone.
That's the standard move.
Listeners, help! Listeners, call the authorities.
Nobody help. This stuff sucks. It's going to get worse.
Yeah. Oh, the listeners are going to join in.
Lucky
Abuse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you do want to email us abuse, our contact number is.
Actually, yeah. we
You
could
can
do
now
some
post abuse at the People's Beard. Okay, UK.
You can, yeah. Please do.
You can. It'll be moderated. But you can try. Try to defeat us on the stuff that don't know. Edit. Do not encourage the
You might
internet.
make a great. You might make a great friend out of that if it went on for quite a long time.
Yeah.
So, anything else suck for anyone this week?
Ooh, I thought that something sucked.
Did you? What was it?
Oh, yeah, actually, it's from today. Looks like they're going to cast Jared Leto as the Joker.
Oh, really?
Not sure about that.
I thoroughly oppose it.
Oh, Leto.
For those who don't know who that is,
He was
Fight Club?
in Fight Club.
Requiem for a
Blonde
Dream?
guy got his teeth smashed out.
oh him.
30 Seconds to
Yeah,
Mars.
he looks like a fucked up Geoff Lundgren.
Jeff Lundgren.
He's not that person I meant.
He is the spliced Dolph Lundgren and Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Jeff Lundgren. Fuck, no one would fuck with Jeff Lundgren.
God, he'd have to be fucking 6'5", 6'7", anyway.
Muscled
The two of them. Yeah.
Muscled like a grok, but with a scientist's brain.
Well, yeah, but hang on, that's just Dolph
That's
Lundgren.
no, this is both
Yeah.
of them. They're
Yeah, but
both
what
pretty
you get-
big.
Lundgren's a
They're both
scientist.
pretty big and they're both pretty smart. You put them together, you get a giant, big, really smart guy.
He's
really
super hard.
awkward.
Yeah.
black belt in Shotokan.
Fuck. And dry witticisms.
What is he? What is it? What's that one? He's a doctor of biochemistry or something.
He's got 2 PhDs, I think.
Geoff Lundgren, you are an exceptional man.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah, we can't talk about him and stuff. So.
No, we can't. Nothing
It,
sucks like Dolph Lundgren.
it sucks that I'm not him.
Yeah, but Jared Leto playing the Joker. But Michael, we should have Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. I can't. I think it was Chris Blondin.
That would be great as well, because he'd surely be the only person that's ever played both Batman and the Joker.
Oh yeah, and he would be an amazing Joker. I mean, you've seen what he's like in his Beetlejuice. He's got the crazy. In the 80s, he was a crazy comedy guy. He's got to bring that out again.
You'd have to sort of time it though, because it would look really weird. Michael Keaton versus a young Batman.
He's not that young. He's only about 10 years older than him, isn't he?
Depends how young he's portrayed.
What is this in Batman versus Superman? Is this?
Yeah. Well, they're trying to portray him as slightly older. The whole dynamic's supposed to be an older Batman, a younger Superman.
I
That's
tell you what,
for.
that sucks. That they've had promo shit for that film, and they've not even cast everyone yet.
Yeah.
That's fucking bollocks.
They're not cast.
Alright, yeah, let's fucking show you some fucking cool little bits of art in 2014, and it's not supposed to come out until 2016? 17?
16.
Right,
Oh,
assholes.
The other one they've not cast is Harley Quinn, and it looks like they might be going for Cara Delevingne.
Who's that?
A British model, soon to be turned actress.
Gymnast, hopefully.
She'd have to be. She'd have to be able to do something, at least backflips and stuff. Well, cartwheels at the very least.
I've got something that sucks. How come strippers? It's like the prettier they are, the shitter they are on the pole.
Discuss.
Wow. Yeah. That's it.
How's that for levity? How's that for levity?
No.
Sorry.
If we end up keeping that in, the 2 members of the people here have been on a stag do this weekend, and that's why strippers have come up and went down.
Yeah, I wasn't making it up. I was being brutally honest. Sorry if anyone's a stripper out there. I'm sure they just need more practice.
Yeah, just work harder at stripping.
No, at pole dancing.
Specifically.
Stripping's not that hard, surely. I mean, don't get me wrong. Wait, what was...
Go on, carry on.
Wait, I know, to do it in a sexy way and everything, yeah, fine. But essentially you're taking your clothes off, and you should have learned how to do that from a fairly early age.
Can you take
Oh,
your
there's a
clothes off
difference
sexually?
between-
No, that's what I'm saying, but that's the only thing that they have to do extra.
When me and Jo got married, she googled her married name and found that it is also the name of one of America's most premier burlesque dancers. Who's
Joe
written a
Mulvey?
book.
We can't actually say the name of this burlesque dancer.
Do you know,
Really?
but it's-
Her name is her stage name is simply Boobs.
Boobs.
Right, and what about the stage name of the person that was the same as your wife? Hey!
Your sister.
Yeah, it is.
Besides which, like, burlesque dancers, you would also separate themselves out from striptease as well, or strippers, should I say?
Pardon?
Pole dancers. Burlesque would be separate once again.
Yeah, because they can't even take their clothes off.
No, well, they are
Well,
done,
they
done
can
up
optionally,
incredibly
they have to at some
tight.
points during the course of the day.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Yeah,
They're
it's,
never nude.
it's not a must. You don't have to. You can if you want.
Burlesque.
It's like highbrow stripping.
Yeah. Brandy and maybe a cigar. And burlesque dancers.
And feather fans. And sort of
And a monocle.
music from near 100 years ago.
And not a buzzsaw. The fuck do I mean? Belt buzzsaw. I think we're all in a very different area. I saw a burlesque with the one that had the old belt grinder thing and the metal codpiece. That's not entirely right. Metal pants and in the grinding thing on it with sparks everywhere.
Oh, really?
So it's
Anyone
not
else
how you
seen
got
that?
your wrist
I've
raised,
seen that,
no.
yeah, but is that really burlesque?
That's burlesque.
Is it burlesque?
It's like Cirque du Freak, but
Yeah.
it's still burlesque.
So it's more like steampunk burlesque. Like, yeah.
Steampunk burlesque.
I've seen steampunk burlesque.
They're a really good band.
Yeah.
It's a shame what happened to them when they all died in a chip fat fire.
Arguably, they were too close to the chip fat.
It's their own faults.
Icarus.
These two too close.
Yeah. He was their lead singer.
So, is there even worth trying to get this back on track towards Batman again, or is it just better to
Batman.
move on?
Yeah, Jared Leto, he sucks. He's in that band now, I think. Suck. What's
30
that
Seconds
called?
to Mars.
That's the one.
He's done alright in films. some films, some roles.
He got an Oscar last year.
What?
Yeah, or this year even
What for?
technically.
Oh, he was in Requiem for a Dream, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not what he
but
got the thing for.
No, I was
was he
going to say,
in
generally, that's
was
a
he in
really
40 years
that's a
ago.
great
No,
movie
was
to
he
be
in-
in.
It's a very strange movie, that.
Dallas Buyers Club or something?
That's what he won for.
Yeah, okay.
So
I've still not
obviously
seen that.
he can't
I haven't
act. It happens.
Oh, I'm not saying he's worse than me at acting. I know, I don't want
I
to.
forgot about your Oscar noms. Yeah, sorry, mate.
But,
Do you know who is
I
worse
still
than
like
you at
him.
acting? Oh, actually, I was going to say that, but I've recently seen something that he wasn't that bad in. That's a shame.
Who?
Okay, you're better
Right, I
at
wanna
acting
know
than
who it was.
yeah, you're better at acting than Tobey Maguire, apart from in what the hell is it called? Spoils of Babylon. That's the only decent thing he's ever done. So,
And you're an arguably better actor than the modern Shia LaBeouf.
yeah.
I've decided I like Sheila.
Yeah, I've changed my opinion on him.
he does
Yeah.
one
What?
guest
How?
appearance in one bloody
What's he
awesome
good in?
music video.
there's a song by a man called Rob Cantor. He's called
Involved.
Shia LaBeouf. You should go home and watch the video for it. 'Cause
Okay.
it's a work of art.
Yeah.
It's
Shia LaBeouf Live, I believe it's called.
The song itself is kind of reminiscent of the Avalanches, the pacing of it, but it's a wonderful little story.
Did you say it was Rob Cantor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did. We'll be able to listen back and find out.
Yay!
So what else sucks?
Too many cooks. Oh, we can't talk about that. It's too good.
Yeah, that doesn't suck at all.
No.
Mr. Guest, do you think anything sucks?
I pitched in the whole thing that corporations are able to sue governments.
It doesn't really work like that, but you know.
Okay,
Yeah, because the
I think of
corporations-
something else.
Corporations own the governments. They don't have to sue them, really. It's more a PR move.
Yeah, it's like putting money from your right pocket in your left pocket.
So we'll just include it in things we like, shall we?
See, now you want to work more, but I want to work less. That's what
Yeah.
I mean,
I
ideally,
definitely want
I'd
to
work
work less.
as little as possible and get paid an absolute phenomenal amount, but that's just not the way the world works for me.
Yeah,
And, you know, whatever
that's
options
true.
are
I wouldn't
available.
want to be paid any less for working less.
Yeah.
No.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to do less for more. That's a brilliant arrangement, and I hope it happens. But
Ideally, I just want to get myself into a position that the company I work for can't live without me, and then I will just stop functioning. That's what I intend to do, and then hopefully they'll pay me to go away. That's the plan.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's good. Have you tried mock fighting your boss?
We have an open plan office, and I just don't think I could get away with
I'm
the
sure
whole Fight Club.
There are toilets in
routine.
the.
Does it have to be a mock fight?
Well, his part in it has to be mocked, I suppose.
Well,
I don't know, if you can antagonise your boss into battering the shit out of you, job well done.
But again, in an open plan office, it's a little bit more like, yeah, he was asking for it.
No, but if you can just say it very quietly with your back to everyone else, and he just goes for you, you can say whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you like, and he
No.
can say whatever he likes, but you're the one with a broken nose and he's got blood on his fist.
The whole point was he was blackmailing him because there were no witnesses and stuff, so it would still have to be in a cupboard or something. But do you not have a stationary cupboard?
No, you just antagonise him into punching
Yeah,
you.
but then if he starts punching you, he just gets fired.
Wasn't
That's
that
not
the day that
blackmailing
Andy
him.
asked the boss to go into the stationery cupboard with him and then came out with a bloody nose?
Yeah. That was really blood.
Oh, I thought something that brief sidetrack. I did think of something that was rubbish. Hardcore sort of like meiosis, like where your body gets invaded by parasitic organisms.
Do you remember
particularly
earlier
maggots.
on when we
You know
discussed the importance of levity?
What about if you set the fire alarm off in your
don't-
building and catch him while everyone else is leaving to a mass outside, empty office, jobs are good.
Full security cameras.
Is it?
I think there are some. They certainly tell you they are, but I don't know.
Yeah, you can't see it.
I've never really looked. I don't intend to.
First thing
break
I
the
look
law.
for.
I reckon I will look shifty in a lot of shops for that, because I do look, because I
I
used to work
look.
on security, I'm always like, oh,
I always think dickheads. Whenever I see one, I fucking hate him. I understand why there's some use for them, but I really hate security cameras everywhere.
How do you feel about those curvy mirrors that
That's
they used to have
stupid.
everywhere?
It's like
Yeah.
you don't even know where we're looking.
you can see through them.
You can when you're close enough, like, but
Yeah.
not from afar.
Not about
Get
looking
closer
really
and work
sort
it
of
out.
suspicious, just-
Walking up to it, looking at planning it out, looking around.
With a
Where,
tape measure.
yeah,
Some
marking
of the best
down. Where
times of my life have been stood in the corner of a corner shop, staring up into the big shiny mirror.
Oh, yeah. I miss him.
Are you? Aren't you? Are you? Aren't you? The one way to tell is when it does that little shake though when you move.
Yeah.
You're like, there we go. Or rob something and see if they catch you.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen that video of the guy stealing the flat screen TV from, like, I think somewhere in America, like an electrical shop like Dixon's? and he's obviously clocked where all the security cameras are, and it's brilliant. He just sort of like shuffles in sideways on one camera, and then walks forward, and it's flipped to the other camera, and it's him walking backwards again, dead straight on with the camera. Third camera, it's him sort of backing out of the shop. And then he just turns around to run, and he's got a fucking huge flat screen TV under his arm that he couldn't see because the angle of the camera. And then he just pegs it, and the security gun rattles after him.
That's pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Bit of ingenuity.
I've got something that sucks. Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up to it, so I figure that's all right.
Many will die.
Why do we have that
we
now?
don't have that in this
Why
country.
is
That's
that a
like,
thing?
I've heard of this but
In America?
I don't even know what it actually
People are
means.
still going to die. It's still going to be sad.
No, but someone has to explain the actual... The
It's
real,
Super
what is-
Sale Day!
In America, it's is it?
It comes after
It's
Thanksgiving
between
or something.
Thanksgiving and Christmas,
Right.
so it's the next shopping day. I
Is
don't
it,
know.
what is it called Black Friday just because of death is
I
associated
think it was because there was one horrible one at the beginning.
No, there's been one
So
horrible
they
one.
just carried it on and hope things would
No,
get better.
I
every
don't think
year
it can
gets
be.
worse.
I don't think it's named after something like that because, like, businesses wouldn't refer to it as
I
that.
know.
Yeah, that's why we're thinking it'd be strange. So what is the origin?
I don't
of
know
Black
what
Friday?
the origin of the name is. No, but it can't be.
Oh, well,
they
well,
can't use. They can't be the
it's-
term Black Friday because of
it's
something negative. Because
don't know why,
businesses just wouldn't use it.
It could have been because of, like,
We
you
have
know,
go,
being
folks.
in the black, stock
Do you not-
market wise.
Do you not wear
Is that
right after Labour Day? That's got a colour in it.
That's why I got all the colours in it.
Well,
Technically.
oh come on. Well, black's no colours then. Why are we talking about colours at all?
Actually, if you want to make black from paint, you have to put all the colours in.
I feel this has got way too convoluted.
Anyway, yeah, Black Friday's coming. Is it Black Friday or Black Monday?
It's Black
Black
Friday.
It's
Friday.
Black Friday. Yeah, Black Monday's when all the stock exchange goes nuts
It's
in the
Blue
30s.
Monday.
It's Blue Monday. Yeah.
Happy Mondays.
Yellow Thursday.
Yeah, it is out of order.
Orange
People
Wednesdays?
act like crazy fuckers as well. Like our manager got chinned last year for it.
You have Black Friday at your place.
Yeah.
How long has this been going on for? Then?
Our first year of doing it was last year.
But your
Right.
place is kind of linked to a
It's
large
owned
American
by,
company.
yeah.
Yeah.
Share.
Yeah.
By Cher.
It's owned by
It's owned by
Cher.
Cher.
Well, she has shares in it.
I wonder if Shares has many shares.
She's probably got like a whole portfolio of
You
shares.
could probably buy shares and shares.
Oh,
Yeah.
shares.
You could share your shares with Shares friends.
Okay, stop.
Shares, le friend.
Shit.
Share LaBeouf.
What time are we on, James?
Oh, well past.
Yeah, we've got to we've got to do quick things now.
You checked.
Yeah, good. I know what we're on. I know what we're on. Wait, let's just do.
Just time for a quick thing that everyone thinks sucks. Well, not everyone has to all agree that it sucks.
When you order a stripper and it doesn't look like the one in the picture,
Yeah,
that sucks.
we've all been there.
There you go.
Standing on sharp objects in the dead of night.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Shout.
When I finished work today, I realised I hadn't eaten anything, and I suddenly realised I was really, really hungry, and then it felt like my lungs hurt, and that sucked.
Mm,
Shia LaBeouf.
disagree. When you're sitting on the roof and one of your shoes drops off into the garden, and you got to go out and get it in the middle of the night.
Why's your leg outside the window?
You sit on the roof.
Oh, yeah. You did say that. Okay, why are you sitting on the roof?
Why not?
To look at stuff.
Yeah, why not?
They found
Oh,
his
on
body.
the roof. That's a good cover. Didn't Robson and Jerome cover that? Or something?
It's a good cover.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's a powerful cover. Come on.
Yeah.
You choose that over Unchained Melody,
Yeah.
which was in the charts in Britain for like, God, what was it, 12
Well, it-
weeks?
it's-
I actually quite like the
recognised
Pet
as
Shop
a
Boys. I'd still
timeless
choose
epic.
that just out of bloody mindedness.
It's a good tune.
I don't think that matters.
Do things alone now, mostly.
Well, yeah, that's it for Stuff Sucks this week. If you want to get in touch, you can do things we like at thepeoplesbeard.co.uk.
Code.uk.
That's the one.
Or you can get in touch with us at Twitter at _things_we_like and things has a capital T. We're also on iTunes and shit.
Yeah,
And you can visit us at thepeoplesbeard.co.uk.
yeah. There's like blog posts and shit on there. It's not just podcast.
Get down.
But don't do any of it. Because you suck.
Yeah. I've been.
Like, do some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
do most of it.
All right then.
Well, we're going to go now. Well, we've robbed your house.
While you were listening to this,
Yeah.
we've pillaged all the valuables.
That noise that you heard before, it was us rifling through your wardrobe. And we've stolen your grandmother's jewellery.
What were you thinking buying that outfit?
Jesus Christ, it's so silver.
My eyes still hurt.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Go! 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 You went away. It should make me feel better. I don't know how I'm going to get through.
Fuck off.